Hello and welcome to Phoenix TV. It's great to have you here. Today's empowering episode of Breaking the Ceiling, Walking Away from Toxic Hustle Culture, Healing, Rebuilding and Starting Anew. I'm going to open the conversation on what it truly means to walk away from toxic hustle culture. Not just physically leaving the environment, but emotionally untangling from the pressure, pain and identity tied to overwork and constant proving. Let's explore how toxic workplaces can leave lasting emotional scars, often shaping our self-worth and belief systems. Through real talk and reflection, I'll share how to begin the process of healing from burnout, betrayal, and self-doubt, and how to rediscover purpose, confidence, and peace beyond chaos. This episode is a guide to rebuilding your life and mindset after walking away, learning to rest without guilt, work with meaning, and rise with resilience. Hi, I'm your host, Corinne Brown, Leadership Results Coach. I want to talk about the weight of walking away. So let's get clear. Leaving isn't just about quitting a job. It's about releasing an identity that told you your worth depended on your productivity. I want you to reflect on the courage it took to walk away, the fear, the uncertainty, and the emotional exhaustion. Let's acknowledge how toxic culture keeps us addicted to busyness and validation. And let's take a moment to recognize that walking away is an act of strength, not failure. Here's my top tip for you. Give yourself permission to grieve. You're not just leaving a job, you're leaving a version of yourself that once believed you had to earn love or respect through overwork. So how do we heal the hurt and trauma? That's not always easy. Workplace trauma is real, and healing starts with naming it. You're left with emotional wounds caused by bullying, gaslighting, and toxic bosses. And the common symptoms like self-doubt, overthinking, people-pleasing, burnout, and loss of identity are very real. Here are my tips to begin healing. Tip number 1, rest intentionally. Create safe space for your body and mind to recover. Tip number 2, detox your thoughts. Journal the lies you were told that said, I'm not enough or I'm replaceable, and replace them with truths. Tip number 3, rebuild self-trust. Remind yourself that leaving was an act of courage. Now you can begin rebuilding and starting anew. When you stop living in survival mode, you begin to see possibility again. You can find your authentic rhythm. It's what pace and purpose feels right for you. Explore rediscovering your values, your passions, and purpose without external validation. Share a personal reflection of how stepping away opened those doors to clarity and alignment. Let me share with you my simple, practical tools. You can start by creating a new beginning list. Write down 3 things you no longer tolerate and 3 things you'll prioritize moving forward. Reconnect with joy. That might start with your hobbies. Get some much needed rest or build connection and find joy in creativity. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your peace, not your productivity. You can start to rise beyond the hustle. When you choose peace over pressure, you don't lose the momentum, you gain meaning. Reflect on how healing transforms not only your mindset, but also your leadership and purpose. Trust that the right opportunities flow when they're aligned with self-worth, not burnout. Let's take a moment now to reflect with emotional depth and empowerment. This reflection helps with healing, rebuilding, and starting anew. Take a deep breath in and just let it go. You've walked through the fire of toxic hustle culture, but you're still here, stronger, wiser, ready to reclaim your peace. Now I invite you to reflect. What did you believe you had to do to be enough? Were those thoughts ever truly yours, or were they shaped by someone else's expectations? Where do you still carry the pain of proving yourself? Notice where it lives in your body. Is it your shoulders, your chest, or your heart? Just let it soften. You don't have to hold that weight anymore. And what does peace look and feel like to you now? Imagine a life led by ease, purpose, and authenticity, not pressure. What part of you is ready to rise again? It might be your creativity, your courage, or your quiet confidence. Give it permission to speak. What truth will you carry forward as you begin anew? I want you to finish this sentence. From now on, I choose. Your healing is not your destination, it's a homecoming. You're not starting from nothing, you're starting from wisdom, from lessons learned, from the strength it took to walk away. After walking away from a toxic hustle culture, we often feel disoriented, free yet uncertain, unburdened yet still carrying the weight of old habits. Bringing that feeling and focus back to self-care is about reclaiming your peace, rebuilding your inner foundation, and relearning how to nurture yourself without guilt. Walking away isn't the end of your story, it's the beginning of becoming who you were always meant to be. Stepping away from toxic hustle culture can be deeply transformative. Here are 5 important lessons that often emerge. Lesson number 1, your worth is not measured by productivity. Toxic hustle culture teaches that your value is tied to your output, the hours you worked, or achievements. Walking away reveals that your intrinsic worth lies in who you are, not what you do. So rest, creativity, and self-care are essential, not indulgent. Lesson number 2, boundaries are essential for sustainable success. You learn that saying no is not weakness. Protecting your time, your energy, and your mental health is necessary to prevent burnout. Healthy boundaries allow you to work with focus and intention rather than reacting to endless demands. Lesson number 3, rest and recovery fuel growth, not failure. Stepping back shows that rest is not the enemy. Proper sleep, reflection, and downtime increase clarity, creativity, and resilience. Burnout is a warning, not a badge of honour. Lesson number 4, alignment makes more than speed. Walking away helps you realise that chasing goals that aren't aligned with your values only leads to exhaustion. Purpose-driven work that resonates with your values, creates lasting fulfilment and impact rather than empty busyness. Lesson number 5, self-trust is your most powerful asset. Leaving a toxic environment teaches you to listen to your inner voice. Trusting your intuition, recognising red flags, and honouring your limits build confidence. Because self-trust allows you to make decisions from clarity, not fear or obligation. Here is my practical guide with actionable tips to help you integrate the lessons learned after walking away from toxic hustle culture. Number 1 is to reframe your worth beyond productivity. My tip is to start each day by listing 3 qualities about yourself unrelated to work. It could be kindness, creativity, resilience, or humour. And your action is to replace I'm behind with I'm enough when you notice self-criticism creeping in. Your reflection is to journal about moments you felt valuable without achieving anything specific. Number 2 is to strengthen those boundaries. My tip, identify the 3 areas where your time and energy are most drained. Is it at work, through social media, or toxic relationships? Your action is to set clear limits, schedule no work hours, mute notifications, or decline tasks that don't align with priorities. And your reflection is to, at the end of the week, note how respecting boundaries affected your energy and mood. Number 3, prioritise rest and recovery. My tip is to schedule rest like an important appointment. Have some power naps, mindful walks, or digital-free evenings. Your action is to commit to at least 30 minutes of restorative activity daily. That could be reading, stretching, meditating. And your reflection is to track how consistent rest improves focus, creativity, and emotional resilience. Number 4, align work and life with values. My tip is to list your top 3 personal values. It could be your freedom, learning, or connections. Your action is to review weekly tasks, discard, delegate, or adjust anything that doesn't reflect those values. Your reflection is to notice moments when work felt meaningful versus draining. Chart patterns for clarity. Number 5 is to build trust and intuition. My tip is to check in with yourself before making decisions. Pause and ask, does this feel right for me? Your action is to practice small daily choices based on your intuition. What to eat, when to rest, how to spend time. And your reflection is to keep a journal of decisions guided by self-trust and the results. Celebrate wins, learn from mishaps. And here's a bonus tip. Create a post-hustle ritual, a daily or weekly practice combining reflection, movement, gratitude, and intention setting. This helps your mind and body rewire from always on to balanced, intentional living. Keep moving forward. Take a deep breath. You're doing better than you think. Every step, even the small ones, are carrying you somewhere meaningful. You may not see the full picture yet, but trust this. Growth is happening quietly beneath the surface. You've already overcome so much to be here. The strength that got you this far will carry you through what's next. So stay rooted in your purpose, keep your eyes on the light ahead, and let go of that noise that tells you to rush or doubt yourself. Some days will stretch you, others will lift you higher than you imagined. Both are shaping the person you're becoming, stronger, wiser, more aligned with who you truly are. So keep showing up, one choice at a time. Keep believing in your vision, even when it feels far away. You are not behind, you are becoming. And every step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. So keep going, you've got this. As we draw this episode to a close, I want to thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure having you here. Remember, you don't have to prove your worth to anyone. You are always enough. Until next time, take care of your heart, protect your peace, and trust that new beginnings are already unfolding. Keep moving forward, breathe. Just for a moment, pause. Feel the ground beneath you, feel yourself here right now. You are doing better than you think. Every step, even the tiniest, is moving you forward. Even if you can't see the road ahead, trust this. Growth is happening quietly, like roots beneath the soil, unseen but strong. Remember the mountains you've already climbed, the storms you've survived, the times you thought you couldn't go on. And yet, here you are, stronger, wiser, braver. Some days will stretch you, test you, push you past comfort. Other days will lift you higher than you imagined. And both are shaping the person you are becoming. So show up one choice at a time, one breath at a time. Believe in your vision even when it feels far away. You are not behind, you are becoming. Even every small step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. Keep going, keep trusting, keep moving. You've got this. Until next time, you are worthy even when you rest. I'm Corinne Brown. Catch you on the flip side.